The magic rite is on. With a happy song in my heart, with happy ideas, we fire in a new painting. Now, sometimes I feel we do the same thing over and over and over again. And when you really think we paint mountain, if you paint landscapes, there's fields or mountain or water and trees, and then trees, mountain and water, water, mountain, trees. My show, or what I have made up my mind, I hope I can inspire you to a point that you just grab that almighty brush and make it happen. Because I needed that too when I started. When you start painting, you always think it is so difficult. And it is really not. It is just let go. Colors, melody, rhyme, rhythm, harmony. That's all you need. And a happy heart. And a good thought towards mankind. And a good thought towards the world. This, I think, makes you do all those things. Because... I hate to talk about religion, but what is it all about? It is just to live on, a better tomorrow. And all religion talk the same thing. And all countries, they fought for freedom. And it is all, man's dream is, I want to be happy on this earth. I have only so many years, and let me outlive this little life I have in a happy way. And art can do that. Music can do that. And this happened. The dear good Lord gave me really a talent. And I can paint almost anything. And I would like to give it away for everyone would like to do it. Because I believe there is so much happiness in creative power. Creative power. Oh God, you get up in the morning and you see the sun comes over the hill with so much vibration. And that happy, powerful day when you can live that day full without pain. See, this is the other thing. A lot of people have, sometimes very unfair, they have a lot of pain and a lot of troubles just to bring himself to this life. I hope with art you can take your mind off your pain. You take your mind off your own... here I see that. And that makes me very, very... I feel very, very bad about that. But I hope all artists or all teachers can give away a happy insight to other people. And that would be wonderful. If I can do that in my lifetime, I will be very, 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 very happy. So, now, I fire in. Again, a mountain is the best seller. Make a happy buck. A happy buck, you have to have money in order to create. It's hard to create when you can pay your bills. So, with other words, I will show you again in part of a happy mountain scene. But always I add something different there. And I want to show you just a technique to make it easier for you. See, rub it on. Make sure when you put that blue on, or it depends on what color you want to put on. And maybe here I show a little bit of a lighter blue. See? And then leave out whenever you think you will put a cloud on like this. Then I leave that out. And then I fire in a cloud there. So that's the beginning. That's the beginning. Take your fan brush. Black. Oh, my fan brush seems to be wet. What happened to my fan brush? A dry, clean fan brush. And then you go into the black, touch of blue, touch of a little crimson. And see, not too much. Take a look how I do it. I just fuzz it and fog it in. See, there's practically no paint on my brush. See, I try to go forward, just I have a little bit of paint only in. See, now you go to that cloud with this kind of movements. Watch these movements. They are happy, powerful cloud movements. You think you are part of that almighty cloud there. See, something like this. Something like this. Oh, maybe come up here. See, but can you see how hard there is? I put hardly no paint on that canvas. I just fuzz it in. Look, just fuzz it in. There you are. It's like fog it in. See, and leave the bumps and ups and downs there. Clean my brush. Get rid of that black mark here on my paper. So I don't see that. I like to see all kinds of happy things. With this creative power, I will fire in white. Let me take something off there. I didn't mix too good. See, in this case, if you have it like that, do it what I show you here. Just wipe it off. There's not much paint. It's just dirt. And then you have a clean palette again. It has to be done sometime. It's good that I can show you that. See, it's kind of a white with a touch of maybe it. Now if I get the name of my own paint, isn't that something? That's good. Alizarin crimson. White. See, now you see me going by, I have a thinner white here and a thicker white here. See, I need a bit, in a cloud, I need a thinner white. Little thinner, but it's still a thick white. But it's not as thick as I need for the mountain. Now this is a nice color now. And then you fire in. See, just around the cloud, into the inside. See? See how dirty my brush is now? Wash your brush. And fire in again. Clean that brush. And I get a thinner paint in here. See, depends on how you want to show your cloud. Oh, make it very powerful. See, don't go too far. See, as further I go, as more dirt, then, see, here it is clean, but here I make mud already. When you come to the point where you make mud, don't go on doing it. Just cut it off, clean your brush the way I do it here, and load the brush again, and fire in again. See, oh, there. See, look at that. That's what makes it nice. So, I hope I can inspire you with the movements, with how you get the best clouds. And then a dry brush, a clean brush. It's easy to dry and to clean. And there's a thinner white and a thicker white. Have a thinner white, turn, fire in. See? There's nice. Just dance it in like that. And your clouds are done. See? But here I would like to, this upper spot, I would love to have a bit more white. See, I just leave this paint, put a little bit more white, and this seems to be too red. See, that's more like it. See how easy you can change. Good. I will not hypnotize. This time I want to leave it as raw, powerful as I can. Yeah, that gives me a nice cloud. Take my almighty knife. And now I use, see here is a thicker. It's just a touch thicker. I put it over here. See, this is a touch thinner. And I put in black, blue, alizarin crimson. Mix it. Maybe a bit more black. See? And then you see roughly the distance, what you want to do. I think that is just what I want. Now you fire in. See, by having a cloudy sky, I will show you how you work with light and shadows. You have a cloudy sky. Watch this. That's nice movement you can make. Maybe I will just give him a little bit of a peek here in the middle. So here it goes on like this. See? And here maybe you go higher, wherever you saw the mountain, whatever type of mountain you have in your mind, you fire them in. So, like that. See? Then here you go up here again. And maybe higher here. Make a mountain what will sell, people like. There's a certain type of mountain where you really like to stop the car and say, hey, let's look at that mountain. See? See, senora? Oh, it doesn't matter which way you form. Something like this. See, then you take your big brush, clean and dry, and brush it out again. See? You think you have to paint on top of paint. As less paint you put on the canvas, as better you are off. Hey, look at that. Just fuzz it in. Already you can see the mist coming up there, and it's so easy to get there, to do that. Just leave it like that. Mm-hmm. See, now we will work with light and shadows. In this case, I will show you some nice tricks. How we can tame a mountain. I will use white into here to that mountain paint. See, and maybe a touch of blue. A little touch of blue would be good. See, something like this color. Now, in this case, I will highlight it like this. You see, with blue. With blue. I want to think this is in the shadow there. See, this is in the shadow there. Okay, work it out like this. Work it out like this. See, and how fast, with that thick paint, see how it breaks all the 1,000 details you get in no time. It is such a wonderful way of doing. Now you can even go to the other side and pull it down a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. See, and this is all, keep it in the nice in the dark. See. Now you could put two walls up there. You can say in your own mind, this is far away and this is closer. Watch what I do. I take some more black into the paint here. See. Or you can have some more blue, a little crimson, and mix it all a tone darker. See? Now I will, watch this. I will go on here. The light is coming from this side. See, watch, this is nice. See? You just make a little bit round, whatever, and all of a sudden what you got there, that mountain disappears in yonder there. See, that's behind. See, by that little bit of dark, and I will just pronounce it on the shadow side. There. Put it on the shadow side. There. See how easy that is? Oh, that mountain. It's so nice, you know. I live in that country where you have all those mountains. You see him when I'm on my balcony. We have breakfast in the morning, and my God, it depends on how the weather is. Most of the time, you don't see that mountain because it's in the fog and the mist or in the whatever. See, but when you see it, and it is so close, it can be right in your garden. See, now I will use that heavy white and a touch of red into that. See, like this. And a touch of yellow you can put into that. And I mix myself a happy little sunshine color. And watch this. Now I will highlight this. See? See, all of a sudden, by highlighting that, see? I put that in the sun. Look at the details. Every stroke is a powerful, powerful, powerful stroke. See, all of a sudden this disappears in yonder. I leave that far, far behind. Just this kind of a thing you can do so easy. But use your imagination, use your creative power. That is the main idea. It is there, you just have to keep it going. There. Fire in, no mercy. See? I should bring it here. I like to hide it from you. No, I don't like to hide it. I just forget. It would be nice if you could holler to me all the time. Say, hey, we want to see what you're doing. See how easy that is to cut it all in? Now by just doing that, you brought it all in the front here. And that went into the back. See, now I use blue and white. White and blue. See? Something like this. And you fire in that blue in the back there. See, just touch it a little bit. Let it fall the way the knife will do it. Hey, there you are. Nice. Here. You hear this could be in the shadow of this, so you have it blue from both sides. See, now you use your big brush. And you white. I use a thinner white from the back, see, and a touch of blue, what I have here, and a touch of yellow. And I create a kind of a greenish, bluish color there. Can you see how it works? Green, a little touch of yellow more, and that will be the color I think will be just perfect. There you come out. Can you see? You add with the big brush those colors up to. So you think there's all kinds of grout down below already. See? That's nice. Just go up so far. Do you always think about the timberline? How far is trees grown and whatever. That's good. See how nice the colors come out? Here I will put a big bush on. Good. Maybe I use a little bit of this stuff here. This the mountain colors with the green, and I create kind of a Isn't that nice? Look how easy you can create those kind of thing. I want to have here water. I would use the colors I have up there. And this, whatever colors I can get. And I will use other brush. And, oh God, I always go behind. Looks like I'm hiding on you. I will use this kind of strokes there, you see? Long strokes down. Looks more like water. And a darker color into the blue. And the colors I have here. Maybe a touch of green I got with me. And then I will create kind of a... And run it into the hill. You run it into the hill. Something like that. Happy little colors. And let it just go into to the green up there, to that gray. See, like it's coming down the hill. Coming down the hill. See, now use this in the water. What you have on your brush, then you got it all perfect. And here, I do it like this. See? Now you can use your fan brush, and it's a thinner white from the back, bit of yellow, and I will create kind of a, see? Like something is ground in the back there. See, I just touch it and move it up. Touch, move it up. Touch, move it up. Touch, move it up. See, look at that. Works fantastic. Depends on how rough or how... See, you can watch. You can easy add. Sometimes you put this all together. You have a little bit of a... See what happened? Let it come down. So like that's all, that creates a little bit of an in there. But that's up to you. You will learn that's creative power. You will learn that as you are on painting. Because you can see, like I did this. This moved in the back and this came in the front all of a sudden. And that's what you do, see? That's what you do, yeah. Makes it a nice, happy painting. And now the next step is that big brush into the sap green, see, black, Prussian blue, and now I really load my brush with paint. That brush is loaded, and I will create an almighty bush there. See? Depends on how you want to form it. Form it your good old way, and it's all done with the big brush, a mighty big brush. See? More. See, more. You know, I must have grown up with that almighty big brush. I love to paint with big brushes. Here, maybe create a little bit of a shoreline there. And then naturally, all that in the background goes into the water there. See? And now we will highlight that too. Highlight that. Oh, use your big brush. That's always good. I just highlight all around there. See, look. That's good here. See here in the water, the same. See, and then you make water out of that, like this, And you use your fan brush, your magic knife, and you create a kind of a shoreline color there. See? Maybe a little bit more yellow and red and white. It's a bit too blue. Let it come from there. And then you just make yourself a nice shoreline there. Run it like this. See? And there you are. There you are. See? And then you a light color against the dark. The big brush again, and you fire in. See? Maybe here you need a bit of dark in between. That's good. Now you use a nice flat brush. You can add a couple trees in there. You start out from here. See? Something like that. See, there you are. And then another one there. And have a little bit of shadow on the outside there. Maybe other one here. And there, and there, and there. And that is it. Oh, here we make it a bit darker. So, that is it. You see, did you enjoy it? A happy painting, a short time, and so much action there. Thank you for watching me. Bye-bye.